So why is it that men feel threatened when a female has a lot of male friends that are just friends that we don't sleep with?
They could you. They could you, and men don't like that. Men know that men will play the long game.
Yeah, I was just about to say
they'll
that.
be the bestie, but they're waiting for that to fuck up. So they can be like, come over, lay on my talk about it. What did that do here? Because they will pillow talk about another to you quick.
Hey, listen. Hey, them friends be giving the best therapeutic. These will give you a relationship advice after kicking you down. Like, yeah, you gonna work this shit out. I really swinging and everything. You got a male best friend, right? Just say yes or no.
And do.
Do you know how big his is?
I sure do.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought she was going to say something completely different than that.
You ladies feel like women are seriously ready for emotionally intelligent men?
Okay, let's talk about what emotional intelligence comes with before we even get into this conversation, okay? We're talking about you wanting a man who is tolerant, who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities and everything else when it comes to that. But you have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity. When he sees that you cannot regulate your emotions. When he sees that you have a low tolerance. This type of man that you are asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat. If he feels like you are disrupting his peace. If he feels like there's any level of disrespect, because there's a lot that comes with emotional intelligence. So if you asking for that, you got to come with the same level of emotional intelligence as well. Okay? That comes with a number of factors. So if you are a woman,
wifey material?
I'm wifey material, yes.
You remember when you said that you were gonna drag and beat up a guy in public?
It's not all the time, baby.
Okay,
If
but
it's
sometimes?
like, you know, sometimes, but not all the time, you know? He had to be deserving of it.
What if I walked around and said I'm the best husband, I'm husband material, but I would, beat the girls every now and then?
Then it ain't gonna work.
Wait a minute.
Like,
Well, you can do it, sister.
What if I said, does the woman deserve the beating?
no.
You're her friend. Like, are you gonna check her to that she thinks she's gonna get married and just beat up her husband once in a while? Like, she's going into a marriage thinking, I'm gonna be a domestic abuser sometimes. And you're not gonna go and like, maybe you shouldn't think that way. You're my friend. I'm gonna tell you when you sound dumb. Are you gonna tell your friend that that was really dumb?
No. You tell her. You feel like it's dumb, you can tell her. But
You're her friend. Shouldn't you tell her what's best for her?
Yeah.
I mean, how do we all know what's best for it? We all have our own reality.
Hitting niggas good for you?
If he hits me, I'm gonna hit him. I don't hit
she does it
anyone first.
Bro, she just explained that the guy's not hitting her back.
I would hit
You a bad friend. You're a bad friend.
It's her perception of reality.
Okay, I'm getting ready right now. I'm doing my makeup. I just had a quick question for you. I gotta unplug my phone so I can set it up. I'm going to a birthday dinner, but it's like at a nice bougie restaurant. But everybody there is bringing like their boyfriend. I'm gonna be like one of the only two girls that are not bringing nobody. But that has nothing to do with my question. My question was, I've had a sugar daddy who does a lot for me, and it's been like 3 years now, but he's overly jealous. Like, he's going through my phone when I'm not there. Like, I don't know what to do with that. And yeah, he does a lot, but when is the time?
That's not sugar daddy. That feels like boyfriend.
That feel like boyfriend energy, and I've never said we're together. Like, that's so weird. And then sorry, my phone was, but he does. I just don't know when the time is to like cut him off and get a new one. Because now I'm just feeling like if I want to be in a toxic relationship, I would have been in that already. Like,
but the thing is, this is what I'm feeling, Jai. You must have gave him that impression that y'all kind of do relationship change for him to feel comfortable enough to be toxic, if that makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie, I have. Like, we go out to eat, we hold hands, we say I love you, but he pays the rent. He bought my car. He done did so much. So yeah, I'm gonna play that role, but it's never been that. And I let him know, like, I'm still gonna work at the club. I'm still gonna do me, but.
So you ain't never said, baby, I love you a little bit. While y'all was pillow talking. You ain't never said that.
I have. I'm not gonna lie, I have. But why did you feel comfortable?
That should be the end of the conversation. She gonna say he doing too much, but she told him she love him. That should be the end of the conversation. I'm about to make it off my line. Boom. That shows you how delusional these females is, man. That should have been the end of the conversation, man. Right there. Well.
That's your man. That's your man.
That's not my man. It's not. He's still legally married, and that's not my man. The wife is missing a foot, and he take care of her, and she's staying in the own separate room. So it's not my man, but.
So, from what I see, his wife is missing a foot, so his wife disabled. You hear me? And she stay in a separate room. So, honestly, bro, I don't know, bro. My wife's just so supportive, man. I'm a loyal dude, so like, you gotta realize, my wife bought this camera I'm doing YouTube with. My wife support me in everything I do. You know, my wife works. She works super hard. Everything I do, she help me with my dog business. She get up in the morning, make my lunch. She even take out the dogs and take care. She ain't even gotta do that, but she still do that, and she support me. So if my wife got a foot cut off, bro, shit, I'm gonna get her the best. You know what I'm saying? Fake foot you can get. You feel me? And we gonna rock it out. But I ain't finna tolerate no disrespect from nobody. You feel me? And the way she disrespecting her is crazy, bro. Like, I can't rock with it.
So what do you want to do, Jai? What decision do you want to make? Do you want to leave or do you want to stay?
I don't want to leave. I'm going to stay. Yeah, I'm going to stay.
So what's your question?
I guess, how do I get him to stop tripping so much, but still get what I need?
At this point, he probably feels like he's entitled to trip because
oh my goodness, that's what my friend said too. But
he feels entitled. Like, I don't gotta. You want me to change? I'm paying bills, buying cars, making sure you good. I don't gotta do anything. You change. I'm not changing.
I could get like another 2 of you though, but like, why? I guess
she can't.
John, he said, why didn't you get them yet? Why you still here with me?
If she can get another 2, why she still with us and dealing with the toxic? Well, that don't even make sense. She just on that for clout.
And I'll show him, like, we won't talk my thing and not needing him, not hitting him up, but I don't know what to do, honestly. I guess my question really was, what do I do? Like, about it, because I still want it, but I don't want him to be like, I don't want to worry about my phone. Like, I'm changing passwords and stuff because you looking through it, but it's not, you're married, not me. I'm not married. I'm single. I'm young. I'm lit. I'm sexy. Like, I be doing me. That's weird. I'm about to do my hair right now.
And it sounds like you tell him that too when you argue.
I do tell him that. He'd be like, yeah, you right. Just let me fall back. But then he'll hit me up in a couple days when he needs something. Because you can't find better than me. I know you can't. Or else you'd be with your wife with diabetes with 1 foot. Obviously. And he's a clean freak too. So how old is he? He's 56.
Jai, it sounds like you want to be the girlfriend and you wanted him to stay. And when y'all argue, you like, but you ain't getting better than me. She don't look like me, and ain't nobody. And yeah, so when is it gonna happen? And I'll get another you in another day because I'm young, fly, and beautiful. And he like, okay, let me try it. And then y'all have that toxic relationship. That's what that sounds like.
Am I crazy? Do I sound crazy? The comment saying I sound crazy. Like, am I crazy for that? What? It's strictly sugar daddy, but you worrying about me, but you got so much other shit to worry about. You need to get it. Like, I sound crazy. My friend's telling me I sound crazy. I'm tripping. Like, I guess I'm tripping then. There's nothing. I'm 26, but.
You're young. You're young. Life is about learning. But again, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I want to still have him and have everything else. But I can't have it like that, huh?
No, I think you can, but you love him. So even if you try to go to someone else, you got feelings. So you're still going to come back because you love him.
I love him and what he does for me and how he makes me feel. I don't love him as a person. If he died today.
Yeah, of course you would have to move.
That didn't make no sense at all. She said she loves him and how he make her feel, but she don't love him. That's like saying I love weed and how weed make me feel, but I don't love weed. But people foolish, bro.
But you still care about him and love him.
All right. You telling me everything I already knew for real, so I feel like I'm wasting your time. I'm gonna just let you move on. You telling me everything I already fucking knew for real. I just didn't want to admit.
When you're ready, do it when you're ready.
And I'm not gonna waste your time. You just tell me what I wanted to hear.
Very beautiful. Well,
all right.
keep updated, okay?
Of course, bye.
When you're ready,
She knew she was wasting her time the first 3 seconds.
No one can make a decision for you. You have to make the decision. And although I feel like she's saying, oh, I'll get another you, she loves him. She's in love with him. She's in love with him. She's like, it's been 3 years. At the first year, the first couple of months, it was like, oh, whatever. I don't like you. But the thing is, when a man starts providing for you, when a man gives you a lifestyle, buys you all the things, takes you on trips, gives you everything you want and need, and provides a different lifestyle that you ain't got to lift a finger, it's hard not to fall in love with him. I don't care how much you got tough skin and you think you could sleep with Jill, Jack, and Joe. And Jill, it's hard not to fall in love with him.
Bro, I wish she could have had a conversation with Kevin Samuels. That would have been an epic episode right there, man. I wish that could have happened.
It is very hard when a man's doing everything. You don't ever gotta pull out the wallet. Again, I wouldn't approve of that. Her and he's married and that whole situation with the marriage thing. I'm not saying a man shouldn't provide for you, but that whole marriage thing, thank you, Morgan. But again, we are all adults. This story we heard ain't nothing new. This story dates back to as far back as Egypt, okay? So let's not pretend like we haven't heard a story like this before. If you gonna play that game, if we keeping it real, chat, you better play the game. And the rules of the game is not to fall in love. I thought that was rule number 1. I thought it was rule number 1 was not to fall in love if you're playing that game. But again, a woman, no matter how strong, no matter what you've been through in life, if a man is providing for you, you are going to fall in love. It happens. But thank you, Jai, for coming up and sharing your story. That takes a lot of courage because I'm sure there's other women here on the live going through the same situation. What if your provider isn't emotionally available? Because he doesn't have to be. Like you just said, you're calling him a provider. You don't even call him, what if the guy I'm dating, you called him a provider. So if that's his title, then I don't think he needs to be emotionally available. Okay, what if Larry? What if Pee Wee? You said, what if my provider?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the state of, that's just the state of the mindset these days. Like, what about actually going and find somebody your age and building with, But it's more about just like, if you ain't providing nothing, it's sad. It's low-key sad for this generation. But for y'all out here, boy, y'all better be safe out here, man. Tell me what y'all think about the video in the comments, man. See you guys think video. Let's get it.